I don't care. I don't care how it may have been that I have a misapprehension of the Quranic scripture. That makes no difference to me ultimately. I suspect that there are passages in the Quran and the Hadith and the Surah that support what I'm saying, but I cannot prove it. I cannot.
Let me ask you a question.
Let's just set that aside.
I've got to ask you a question. I've got to ask you a question. If you can't prove what you're saying, you can't substantiate what you're saying, but you're making blanket statements based on limited knowledge that you don't have, then why is it that you're making those comments? Why would you make such a blanket comment?
I'm going to explain.
And blanket statements when you have no knowledge about what you're talking about? Plato speaking from ignorance.
Guys, everyone chill. Okay, here, guys, please, everyone chill. let me talk about Plato.
It means you're simply speaking from ignorance. But go ahead.
Here's where the list here.
Wait. Let's assume that statistics are correct. I think much of what is blamed on white advocacy or white nationalism is in fact nothing to do with it, but let's assume that your statistics are absolutely correct.
Nothing to do with it.
Hold on, stop there. What percentage of the population is white and what percentage of the population is Muslim? The Muslim population is 1%. The white population is about 62%. There are 60 times more white people than Muslims in the United States. Even if whites and Muslims were committing terrorism at equal rates, that means per capita, Muslims are 60 times more likely to be committing terrorism. And finally, these Muslims came to the United States as guests of this country. They didn't have to be there, and I'm saying it was a terrible mistake to let them in.
The Muslims that came here originally in this country were brought here on slave ships. That is the truth. If you'd study the history of this country, then you would know that the Muslims were brought here were in the backs of slave ships. And so you're condemning people and making these accusations when it's actually the white people. And here I am, white person from Houston, Texas, and I've heard this type of bantering repeatedly from people just like you. And sir, you are indeed a racist. You are indeed a white supremacist. There's no question about it.
Okay, guys.
So I'm not. It's different.
Okay, hold on. Stop. Okay, let's not throw. I know this can get very heated discussion.
Well, it's going to get heated. I'm simply going to log off because I can't listen to a man like this speak
that's fine, Kenny.
and make all these blanket statements and not address that issue.
Okay.
So if you want to debate me on